We do have some announcements here. First of all, over the last few days, Americans have witnessed scenes of lawlessness as radicals in Los Angeles riot to protect criminal illegal aliens. Agitators have attacked law enforcement and shut down freeways. We remain undeterred in our commitment to enforce our laws and secure the border. During recent days, the administration has taken illegal alien gang members, child predators, rapists, and burglars off the streets. Thanks to the historic action across all of government under President Trump, the border is more secure than it ever has been, with illegal border crossings at a historic low. The border crisis that unfolded under the previous administration, however, did untold damage. The Big Beautiful Bill, as an example, before Congress will build on President Trump's progress, ensuring we have the resources to enforce our laws and secure our border. To that end, the United States is committed to disrupting the illicit manufacture and trafficking of fentanyl, a leading cause of death of people aged 18 to 49 in the United States. Yesterday, the United States announced that it is sanctioning La Chapitos, a powerful faction of the Mexico-based Sinaloa Cartel, along with its two fugitive leaders. The United States is also designating a regional network of Los Chapitos associates and businesses based in Mazatlan, Mexico. This network engages in drug trafficking, extortion, kidnapping, and money laundering. Under Secretary Marco Rubio, the State Department will continue to protect our nation by keeping illicit drugs off our streets and disrupting the revenue streams funding Mexico-based cartels' violent and criminal activity. In addition, Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau will travel to Mexico, El Salvador, and Guatemala from June 10th to the 13th. As detailed in the trip announcement, quote, in each country, Deputy Secretary Landau will participate in a high-level bilateral engagements to further strengthen diplomatic ties and cooperation. He will engage in discussions to drive the private sector led economic growth, boost U.S. commercial investments in our region, and highlight the importance of ending illegal immigration. In addition, there are additional announcements today, of course. The United States sanctioned 5 individuals and 5 sham charities for financially supporting Hamas under the guise of humanitarian work. Additionally, we are targeting a fraudulent charity linked to the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, the PFLP. The United States will use all available tools to prevent abuse of the nonprofit sector for the benefit of terrorist groups like Hamas and the PFLP. We are committed to ensuring humanitarian aid can in fact be delivered by reliable and safe organizations. Finally, cultural diplomacy remains an important endeavor of the Trump administration. The Kennedy Center exemplifies this commitment, and its gala is tomorrow night, led by the musical Les Miserables. The center will have a season that will have Broadway, ballet, opera, and even Dolly Parton, in addition to a lot of other great things for kids as well. In this world of ours, it sounds very nice and very appropriate. And now to your question. Sounds like Matt Lee is amused. I hope you might be.
I just had to, well, I mean,
some coughing. I know you weren't laughing.
I
and you
wasn't
might.
laughing.
It would be good to become perhaps a season ticket holder to the Kennedy Center. I'm just saying. But go ahead.
I would be happy to
Good.
be a season ticket holder to the Kennedy
Yeah.
Center. And I would love to see Les Mis, because I never saw it.
There you go.
But anyway, listen, just on your
Yes, sir.
topper, and then I want to go shoot really quickly to the Middle East, just on
Sure.
the top. The State Department doesn't have any role in what's going on in LA in terms of quelling the violence. Is that correct?
Well, as I would view it, and I think that we all know that many of the aspects regarding illegal immigration,
Right.
certainly on the issue of visas,
Right.
the controlling of the border, the designating of foreign terrorist organizations, is one part of a whole of government effort to keep the country safe,
Okay.
to keep Americans safe. Don't push me off here.
I'm not.
I'm answering your question. And so when we see the dynamic of what's happening in Los Angeles, it is, I think, quite appropriate for Americans to see this, and it is. The nature of what we are working to do together through the Trump administration to secure this country and to secure our streets. And that means, yes, removing criminal illegal aliens and getting them back to their home countries, and certainly at least getting them off American streets, so that Americans can feel safer in their own homes and in their own communities. And so in the midst of that, when we talk about it, of course, it's the State Department, it's the DOJ, it's ICE, it's the Department of Homeland Security, it is the White House. It is a multitude of departments working together to envision and implement President Trump's vision.